when I talked to Mike, he said the reason that he had the internet access was to check UPS tracking on customers' orders. Can you verify? I mean, is this...
There is occasion where the UPS tracking needs to be done, but the UPS computer is set up for UPS tracking, so there is no reason for him to have internet access. And I was told specifically by Kent Crossway to not let him have internet access. So I know that I told him he could not have it. I did not give him permission, and I did not know that he had it.
Okay. So what you're saying, so his office is how far away from the computer that has the UPS tracking on it?
20 feet.
20 feet. So there'd be no reason that he couldn't just walk to that computer and use it. Now, he said he was using this during the day for branch times. If the girls in packing or Lloyd is using that UPS machine, can he not get on it during the day for tracking purposes?
Yes, and he could even have told them to check it out.
Oh, so he could get on it during the day even if they were still using it?
Right.
Okay. And he could have used them?
Yes.
Okay.
We also have capability of that in the office, so there are people in the office who can do that too.
Why would they go to him with it as much as they go to others in the office for UPS?
Who is he checking it for? I don't know.
He said branches.
Well, Ron Ritchie is the branch coordinator. Why wouldn't Ron Ritchie be checking that?
See, I don't know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ron?
Yes, sir.
It's Kevin. I have a question I need to ask you.
Okay.
Have you ever had Mike Schneiders check UPS tracking for the branches? Like, do the branches call you and say we need to check UPS tracking?
No. The few times that they've called, they have the tracking numbers and they have capabilities from there. But I don't know that he has ever tracked anything.
Would you have ever asked him to do any UPS tracking?
I can't recall doing that. If I did, it's because he was standing back there and I was trying to figure out how to do it, and he said, "Here, let me do it."
Is that on the UPS machine, or where would that be?
I'm thinking that was just when I had taken over, when he'd get out the volumes of paper we had before and look it up manually that way. It was not on the machine.
Okay, so you looked it up actually in a book.
He did. He showed me how to find it in a book, yeah. Not a book, but the daily sheets that they had.
Okay.
But that's the only time I can remember him having, the two of us having any correspondence or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
And that brings up a good point. The branches can do their own tracking, and the number is supposed to print on the invoice.
It prints on the invoice.
Right.
Yeah.
So they would have the number.
Susan, one other question. Can you tell me, so we can have it documented, what did Mike say when I had you escort him out at the time of the suspension, so it wouldn't be so noticeable to everybody what was happening, so he could go back to his desk and get his coat and his lunch and so forth, and he could leave the building so it wouldn't be noticeable to the other employees what was happening. Could you tell me, was there any conversation between you two during that period? Did he say anything to you?
Well, first of all, we went into the office, and he was supposed to be making a layout of the tool room, and he was showing me what he had done, and I just told him I wasn't concerned about that at this time. And so he started gathering things, and he told me where some things were, and he got his lunch box, he opened it so I could look in it, and he got his jacket, and he told me he apologized. He said, "I apologize for any inconvenience that I have caused." I made no comment. I just
Is that word for word what he said?
He either said, he did say, "I apologize." He didn't say, "I'm sorry." He said, "I apologize for any problems I have caused or any inconvenience I have caused." I'm not sure what word he used. But he said that to me twice. and he used a different word each time. And I think those were the words that he used. I don't remember word for word what he said. But he apologized to me, and I made no comment when he apologized to me.
And then he just left.
Yes, well, he said he hoped that he would be back in a week.
Okay. All right, well, thank you, Susan.